This is the previous AIPMT question in oscillations. The question says, a point performs a simple harmonic oscillation with a time period t, and the equation is given for us. The displacement is given for us. Displacement x is given as a sine omega t plus pi by 6. Now the question is, after a lapse of what fraction of time period, velocity of that point will be half the maximum velocity. So first of all, I have to derive an equation for velocity here. We can write velocity of that particle as dx by dt. Differentiate that. A is a constant. Differentiation of sine is cos of omega t plus pi by 6. I am differentiating with respect to t. Omega is a factor, so as per the chain rule, that omega will come. Pi by 6 is a constant, that's not going to come. So velocity equal to a omega cos omega t plus pi by 6. He is saying this velocity at after what time will be equal to half the maximum velocity. So after some time t, let v is half the maximum, v maximum by 2. We know velocity maximum is a omega, so that has to be a omega by 2. Let's write that. That implies in the place of v, I have to write a omega by 2. If you have got a doubt how I got that v maximum as a omega by 2, I shall remind you the equation of velocity of a particle in simple harmonic motion as v equal to root of omega into root of a square minus y square. When y is 0, velocity becomes maximum. So the removing factor becomes less, then the velocity becomes maximum. So v maximum equal to omega into root of a square minus 0 square. Omega into root of a square is omega a. So v maximum is omega a. That's what I have written. But it was given in the problem that half the v maximum. Therefore, a omega by 2 equal to, this equation is as it is, a omega cos omega t plus pi by 6. Be careful, he has given is pi by 6, not pi by 2. So a omega cancels. 1 by 2 equal to cos omega t plus pi by 6. So omega t plus pi by 6 can be written like cos inverse of 1 by 2. You know cos is 1 by 2 for 30 degree. So cos inverse of 1 by 2 is 30 degree. That is cos 30 is sin inverse is 1 by 2 is 30 degree. Cos inverse of 1 by 2 is 60 degree, right? So 60 degree means pi by 3. Is it not? Sin 30 is 1 by 2, whereas cos 60 is 1 by 2, right? So this has to be pi by 3. So omega t plus pi by 6 equal to pi by 3. That implies I can further write omega t equal to pi by 3 minus pi by 6. 6 is the LCM. 2 pi minus pi. That's going to be pi by 6. Omega can be written like d theta by dt. Omega can be written like rate of change of angular displacement. After completion of one rotation, d theta becomes 2 pi angle covered, and the time taken for that revolution is called time period t. So in the place of omega, I can safely write 2 pi by t into t equal to pi by 6. Pi and pi can be cancelled. So time equal to t by 12 seconds. So in a total time period, after 1 by 12th of the second, velocity becomes half the maximum velocity. So these are the different phases in which, different parts I have taken into consideration to prove that. So these are basic informations also I have explained, which are very much necessary to understand like these things, so that it becomes easy for you to understand the concepts of the chapter, right? That's it, and thank you for watching.